Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Allie. I'm an intuitive tarot reader and somatic healing coach. I just recorded like 3 minutes of this message and then my phone just was like, nope. So whoever's seen this message, it's definitely for you because this message doesn't really want to come out. I pulled 4 cards so far. And the first one we have is the full moon in Sagittarius, which is see the bigger picture. And again, I was saying like how the next full moon that we have is in the sign of Sagittarius. And I'm filming this on the 20th of May. So if you're seeing this before the full moon in Sagittarius, this is definitely a really big confirmation for you. And then we have the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords coming out. And what I'm getting from this is you have become the Queen of Cups. You have stepped into your Queen of Cups energy where you are leading with your heart. You are leading with being fully embodied, connected to your body. Like everything is just fully connected. And you are leading with love. You're not leading out of survival. You're not leading out of this like people pleasing, like negative energy. You are leading your life for yourself. You are doing it for you. You're doing it because of this is what you want. Like plain and simple, this is what you want. This is what you are aligned with. And things are taking a little bit longer than you would like. It feels like making decisions on how to move forward or take your next steps has been taking longer than you normally do. Because you usually come out with this Knight of Wands energy. And the Knight of Wands is a very, very fast moving knight. Like he makes decisions like quick, like off the spot decisions, like going. I'll deal with the consequences later. Like it's abrupt, it's fiery, like it's going again. And now because you are in your Queen of Cups energy and you're leading with your heart, you're in this Knight of Swords energy. And the Knight of Swords energy is a little bit slower. Again, the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords are the 2 fastest moving knights in the deck. So it goes the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and then the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest. So with the Knight of Swords here, you are moving slower, and it feels like you're moving slower in the beginning right now because you are being analytical about what moves are best to take. And what I'm really getting is that the shortcut always leads to the longest road, and that's kind of like what the energy that you were in before. You were like, I'm just going to do it and I'll deal with the consequences later. I'll just do it and I'm going to deal with the consequences later. But now you're taking the longer part of the road now. You're taking that longer part of the road now, and it's going to start speeding up after you get in full alignment with where you're going, what you are doing, and you're making conscious decisions. You're making conscious decisions out of heart alignment and not making decisions out of, I just need to do something. Ooh, give me some more on this, please, Spirit. You have the 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. It feels like, especially with the 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords coming out together, it's like you're holding on to this, I need to hustle, I need to fight, I need to keep going mentality to be able to make things work for you. And that's just not true. And with the 4 of Swords coming out, like this is all about like relaxing, taking a break, taking a rest. Like that's what you're being called to do right now. Like that's what's going to give you the answers that you need to make yourself move forward the way that you need to. Make yourself move forward the way that you need to. Like there's no amount of action, like unaligned action, that's going to get you farther than just resting to be able to receive. Ooh, again, and when I'm looking at the Knight cards again, we see the Knight of Wands here, and like the horse is like rearing up, so it's like very like unsteady, like going with force. And then we look at the Knight of Swords, and like he is determined, like he is fast. understand. It makes a huge distinction within the energies. So you're really being called to is to rest. Like, allow the answers to come to you. They're going to come to you in rest. You could like tap into like a deep meditation to receive the answers that will get you moving forward. But you truly need to let go of this I need to fight for this mentality. I need to just make something happen mentality, because that is going to make the shortcut be the longest road. We don't want to do that, because that delays our manifestations, and then it's really just our fault. We don't need to do that. Oh my gosh, so many queens. Then we just got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands coming out. Like, this is like you are mastering. This is the mastering of the feminine energy is really what I'm getting. This is the mastering of the divine feminine energy, because after we get the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles, we then become the Empress. Whenever we embody each and every one of these queens, we become the Empress. And then receiving is just natural. It just comes to us with such ease. And that's what we need to see the bigger picture of it, is that we are doing these things out of alignment. We are doing these things for our heart. We are doing these things because they ignite our soul. They challenge our brain. Like, they're good for us. And then that allows us to receive everything that we could have possibly imagined. Anything that we want just comes to us with ease. This is so beautiful. Hanged Man. Okay. We have the Hanged Man, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords coming out. What I'm getting from that is, whenever you're feeling like you're stuck, that is your opportunity to change your perspective. Whenever you're feeling like you don't know what to do, that this is your opportunity to take a step back, see that bigger picture, and change your perspective. Change your perspective. See the bigger picture. See the bigger picture. Feeling stuck is not a punishment. Feeling stuck is not a punishment. Is really what's coming through here. Feeling stuck is an opportunity. Feeling stuck is an opportunity. Because the moment that we allow ourselves to feel stuck and to allow this pause, because it's feeling like when we shift it from feeling stuck to it being a sacred pause, so we can readjust, realign, take the rest, and then come back home to ourselves, that is when all of the abundance starts to work out for us. That is when all of the abundance starts to work out for us, because there's nothing that stands in our way, because we are completely in control. We have all of our power. We're not giving any power away. We're not giving any power away. Are you hearing me? We're not giving any power away. No more. Because we reframed from I am stuck to I am seeing the bigger picture. I am resting. I am letting it come to me. And I'm being intentional. I'm being intentional. I'm not acting out of survival. Oh my gosh. That is so divine feminine. That is so divine feminine. Ah! What else do we need to know, please, Spirit? Anything? I'm being called to take another oracle card. Oh, we got two. Okay. I love this. New moon in Capricorn and the first quarter moon in Gemini. We'll go over the new moon in Capricorn first. It says, step up and lead. Step up and lead. And what you're really being called to understand is that leading doesn't always mean taking the most amount of action. Leading means coming into alignment with exactly what it is that you want, having that full picture and making aligned steps forward. And then we have speak your world into being, the first quarter moon in Gemini. This sacred pause that you're going through is the key to be able to speak exactly what you want. Because if you didn't have this pause, you would be sitting there like you wouldn't be in control. You wouldn't be able to manifest what happens next, because whatever you would be trying to manifest would be coming from a place of lack, from a place of fear, from a place of survival. But when you have this sacred pause, you have this magical ability. When you see the big picture and you have the pause, you make this beautiful, like, little soup, is what I'm hearing, of being able to speak your world into being, to, like, supercharge your manifestations. Like, supercharge your manifestations. I'm feeling really called to read the description on the first quarter moon in Gemini. One more, okay. It says, think about what you want. Do you really believe you can create it? Do you believe what you have, that you have what it takes, or do you secretly doubt yourself? Worse, are you quietly preparing for failure? Say it ain't so. Here's the thing, you can't fool the universe. Repeated affirmations that you don't believe are a waste of time. Believe in your magic. If someone has spoken or written unkind words to you, counter them with kind words to yourself. Try it. Speak your world into being. Talk about it as though it's already happening. Here you're being asked to feel your way through a situation that's partially sacred and partially mundane. Be compassionate and clever. Ask your soul to speak to you. Listen to your heart and not your mind. Love that. Again, so aligned with seeing that bigger picture, taking aligned action, and not taking action out of fear. Not taking action out of fear. So this was an absolutely beautiful message. If you feel called, follow me on TikTok, and I have personal readings available if you feel called.